Well, starting today, if you do make the minimum wage, you are getting a pay raise. And all of it is thanks to the voter-approved initiative from about 4 years ago back in 2016. The pay increase is just $1, but boy, it really does all add up. It adds up to $2,000 a year for the state's lowest paid employees. Apparently, though, it's not helping everyone. Dennis Welch is here with us tonight. Dennis, I know some parts of the country are already dealing with $15 an hour. Yeah. These folks are dealing with $12.
Well, I mean, definitely it's been putting money, this ballot initiative has definitely been putting money into the workers' pockets out there, definitely seeing a lot more money out there. The economy continues to thrive despite predictions of an economic collapse a few years ago. But we spoke to one man today who says it's hurting small business owners as well as his customers.
So that's $8.
Steve Deli is the owner of this convenience store in Phoenix.
Thank you, same to you.
And this year, he's ringing in the new year by raising his prices to pay for an increase in minimum wage.
For this location alone, probably going to cost me over $1,800 a month more in payroll, you know.
And you're passing that on to the consumer.
I have to. I have no choice.
Deli says past increases have forced him to cut down on the number of hours that his employees work, forcing him to spend more time behind the counter of his store to make up for the lost hours of his employees.
Nobody benefit with this new raise, and I hope they do something about it. Maybe they can reverse it or something because it's just not working out.
But if the new pay hikes are hurting Deli's business, it doesn't appear to be hurting the overall economy, despite the dire predictions made several years ago by opponents.
Oh, I heard everything from economic Armageddon to so many businesses will be closing to people will lose their jobs.
Tomas Robles ran Proposition 206, the campaign to increase minimum wages. And since voters overwhelmingly passed the measure in 2016, the state's unemployment rate has dropped to under 5%. And in the first 11 months of 2019, Arizona added over 70,000 jobs.
When you're looking at the best way to grow an economy is you put it in the people that actually make the economy grow. That's local businesses, that's employees here, that's small businesses. And I think Prop 206 has shown that if you invest in the people in the community, that the economy will grow with it.
And that current unemployment rate now stands at 4.7%. That is down from 5.3% when Proposition 206 was passed a few years ago. And in the first 11 months of this year, again, over 70,000 jobs created here in Arizona.
You know, listen, there has been so much buzz about boosting the minimum wage all the way up to $15 an hour. Some states have already passed that. Chances that $15 an hour comes here to Arizona?
Well, the idea right now is being floated in Congress, actually passed by the Democratic-controlled House, all but dead now in the Republican-controlled Senate. But again, coming back to some of those economic numbers here in Arizona, that could play big as this debate plays on, because the traditional argument against raising minimum wages is that it wrecks economy, it boosts prices for everything like that. But you can see here in Arizona, the numbers don't lie. The unemployment rate has gone down. More jobs are being created every year since then.
So some of those who oppose the increase of the minimum wage were saying it's going to wreck our economy. Yep. Businesses are going to shut down. Haven't seen any sign of that yet.
Nothing like that yet. And, you know, nothing on the horizon, at least for right now.